John Calvin, Epistolae, episode 58. Silentium iure iurando promiserunt, sed illis tacentibus certoscio nihil nisi de opprimenda veritata acturos, se qualamcunque reformati onem quaerere utcunque simulent, certo certius est hoc unum agitare, qualiter sepulta sanae doctrinae luce suam tyrannidem stabiliant. Calvin continues, and he says, promiserunt. This is a reference to the theologians, the French theologians, being sent to the Council of Trent, which is about to be convened. This is from the third conjugation verb promitto, promittere, and this is a third plural, perfect indicative active. So they have promised or they have vowed silence, silentium, that's a neuter singular accusative, and they have done so iure iurando, by taking an oath. So iurando here is the gerundive, modifying iure, and so it is neuter singular and ablative. They have bound themselves to silence by the taking of an oath. But, says Calvin, said, illis tacentibus, this is a masculine plural, ablative absolute, no matter how quiet they are, I know for sure, certoscio, I am very certain, I know certainly that, and this is introducing then oratio obliqua, indirect statement or indirect discourse, I know for certain that they are about to, acturos. We have to understand here esse with this future participle acturos from the verb ago, agere. So I know for sure that they are about to do nothing, nihil, except nisi de opprimenda veritate. They are about to do nothing except concerning suppressing the truth. So here we have veritate in the feminine singular ablative, which is the object of the preposition de, and it is modified by opprimenda, which is a gerundive in the same gender number and case. And this is from the verb opprimo, opprimere, which is third conjugation. So he knows for sure, he claims, certoscio, I know certainly, that they are intending or that they will do nothing except suppress the truth. And then we have se and simulent to end the sentence. So simulent is from simulo, simulare. It's a first conjugation verb, and it means to pretend or to dissemble. So he says, no matter what kind of reformation, qualincunque reformationem, no matter what kind of reformation, that's the feminine singular accusative object of simulare, or of actually quaerere, no matter what kind of a reformation, they pretend, simulent, that they are seeking, say, quaerere. So to make that a little more clear, let's reword it. I mean clear to us, not to Calvin. It's perfect Latin. Simulent is the subject. They pretend that they, say, there's our masculine plural accusative, subject of the infinitive quaerere in indirect discourse. They pretend that they are seeking qualincunque reformationem, some sort of reformation or another. So he's certain of this no matter how they pretend otherwise. And then finally, to conclude, Calvin says, it is, est, more certain than certain. So certius here is a neuter, singular, nominative, comparative adjective, and here is the ablative of comparison. Isn't this nice? It is more certain than certain. In other words, it's completely certain that they are aiming, agitare, at this one thing, hoc unum. So it's more certain than certain that they are agitating for or seeking. So agitare here is from the verb agito, agitare, obviously that's the infinitive, but it is the frequentative form or the iterative form of agere. So whereas ago, agere means to do something, agito, agitare means to keep on doing something or to try to do something. It gives us the English word agitate, obviously. It is more certain than certain that they are aiming at this one thing. And then this final phrase here will be what it is at which they aim. So what is that? That somehow, qualiter, an interrogative adverb, that in some way, sepulta luce, when the light, the luce of sound doctrine has been buried, they may establish stabiliant, their own tyranny. So this is stabilio here, which is a third plural, present, subjunctive active, stabilio, stabilire, that's the fourth conjugation form, it's an infinitive, and with the presence of that a there, we know that it is a subjunctive. It's subjunctive in this indirect question. introduced by Qualiter, or, to give it its Latin title, Interrogatio Obliqua, how it is that they may establish suam tyrannidem, which is feminine singular, accusative, object of stabiliant, how they may establish their own tyranny once the luce, feminine singular ablative, in this ablative absolute, once the light of sound doctrine, sana doctrinae, feminine singular genitive, has been buried, sepulta. And this participle sepulta is based on the fourth conjugation verb sepelio, sepelire, like so, which means to bury something.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that free lesson. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell. You can also become a patron at patreon.com/LatinPerDiem. And if you really loved it, you can leave a tip right here as a super fan. Thank you so much.